Hello everybody, and thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Confidently Sensitive. Now, I think this is an important one, is knowing how to smudge, because we've gone through protection and grounding and all of those things, and a lot of people always phone me and ask me, because they want to clear out their spaces and whatever, and they're not particularly sure how it is to smudge. I'll put down a link at the bottom of this, of the show on an actually written one that we've got on our website on how to smudge, but it's nice also just to see how people do it. So in our little shop, we've got quite a few options of smudging. We've got smudge sticks. Our purple ones go very, very quickly, so we're actually out of stock of those ones, but we've got harmony, lavender, there's normally cedar as well. There is, you get those are the smudge sticks, and then you also get smudge wands, which are also very, very pretty because they've got the crystal at the bottom and they obviously last for a bit longer. We've also got Palo Santo wood, which is highly, highly, highly popular. The little pieces of wood that you burn as well, and it just creates a whole lot of innocent, beautiful, natural, higher timeline space. It clears out the negative and just creates a beautiful space for the positive. Also, to go with clearing, I just wanted to tell you about a bit of our stock that we've got. Also, to go with clearing, we've got white ritual salt, which is not exactly very white. It hasn't had the chemicals and stuff that makes normal salt white. So this is fantastic for clearing and for keeping, for getting out the bad and creating a safe protection for you. You put it around your doors and around your windows, and if you're doing any sort of ritual, you can do a circle around yourself with salt. Then I've got my sister-in-law, Mel, who makes this black ritual salt. She makes it totally from scratch and puts her intentions in it. I have got so many people that absolutely love this stuff. We cannot keep up. But yeah, it comes in little containers like this. Also the same, you put it around your windows and around your doors. Absolutely powerful stuff. Melanie is very, 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 very talented with her creations. Right. Oh, here's the purple smudge ones as well. This is an African or South African sage, so it's used the same as a sage. Used the same as a sage. It's a traditional herb found only in South Africa, used to cleanse and protect, and allows you to connect with your spirit guide and your angels, and it is a powerful smudging. Right. Also, if you want a cheaper alternative, we've got a whole lot of white sage incenses that you can use the same as smudging. Before I got into this whole thing, I always used to just use white sage, and it helps you to clear your space, clear your aura, finish off your chakras. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And there's a lot of white sage that we've got here. So you can either choose, let me just move this closer. So you've got white sage tulasi. Oh, I love it. It smells beautiful. We've got white sage hem, which actually is like a cellar, hey? It's out. I think we're out of white sage. Also, to let you know that we've also got, if you don't want to use a smudging that creates a whole lot of smoke and all of that, we have got white sage sprays that you can use to clear your surroundings and your room. It's a room spray, and it's also for purifying and cleansing your space. And it comes in a bottle like this, and you just spray. It's good. It's not bad for the environment because it doesn't have an aerosol, and it's made with a whole lot of water and essential oils. So very nice if you live in a flat, or if you live in an area where people don't want too much smoke, or if you're still staying with your parents and it irritates them, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you're going to a new place, starting a new place of work. If you're going to the bathroom, smudge yourself with this, just spray it around yourself. It helps for protection. Another thing that we've also got in our little shop is protection aerofume. It's a ball. It's like a wand with a ball in that you can put over your wrists and on your pressure points around you. Also beautiful for protection. Right, so I have got, make sure that you, before you start, make sure that you've cleared out your space, that you've done a little bit of a spring clean. Any time of the moon is fine. It doesn't, you don't need, any time of the day is okay. You can do it in the morning, noon, or night. Make sure that it's all cleared out, that you've swept, and that you've just made the space, the physical space clear before you do the spiritual space clear. Make sure that you've got a container that you can put your smudge out, a fireproof container. Make sure that you've got doors and windows open or some sort of ventilation, because you don't, it's at the end of the day, it is still smoke and it can affect your chest. If you've got asthma or any other chest related issues, I'd rather rather be clear, be safe, and don't do it. Maybe you should rather get the room spray. So I've got mine that you can see has been has been used already, and I've got my fireproof container. I'm going to put that on my table. What you can do is you can light I'm just going to get my lighter quickly. Just hold on, sorry. So you can light a candle with intention. I have got my beautiful gold candle here that I light. And the intention is to clear my space, my aura, and my chakras as I light the candle. And it's just a lot easier. It's a lot easier to light your smudge stick on a candle than it is on with a lighter. But as I say, the choice is yours. You can do whatever it is that you feel comfortable. So I've got the candle here. Just put the light down. And you light the smudge stick. And you can see it becoming a light. Careful, because it does drop a couple of stuff. It is a natural made product. And you can blow. Just be careful of the embers, because they do fall off. So what I normally do for myself, it's different for everybody. You just go and you find out and you try this one, try that way, and just go with what feels best for you. I always do a number 8. It's always come through to me, and it's always just been the way that I have dealt with my smudging. So I just number 8 my whole self, from the top all the way down. It's like an infinity. 4s and 8s have always been part of my life. I don't know why, what it is. Just the 4s and the 8s always come through for me. I think it's the way that my guides and my team communicates with me. So there's the infinity coming through and clearing out the space. Right, also what I forgot to mention earlier is that you also would probably, you need a feather. This is an ostrich feather that I've got, and it just helps you to direct the smoke to where you want it to go. Right, so what you would do is you would start off with every corner. You take your smudging, your smudge stick, and then you can say any incantation that makes you feel comfortable. As I've said before, it's all about the intention. So I always say, out with the bad and in with the good. Out with the bad and in with the good. And you take your smudge and get a feel for it, which hand you feel more comfortable. And you just rub that smoke like that. So in the corner, out with the bad and in with the good. Out with the bad and in with the good. And you can just smudge it. And you smudge it towards the door. So going from the corner all the way to the other corners, and goes towards the door. Out with the bad and in with the good. Just aligning myself with the highest timeline and making sure that my energy is the positive energy, so that what comes in will match my energy, because what you put out, the universe matches. So I'm making sure that I'm having positiveness and cleansing out using my positiveness to go through to the smudge to cleanse out. So I'm pushing all of that smoke all the way out to the door. Out with the bad and in with the good. And then what you can do also for yourself is you've got your chakra centers. So you've got your crown chakra at the top, you've got your third eye chakra here, you've got your throat chakra over here, heart chakra in here, then just by your solar plexus, then just above by your navel, and then just above your pubic bone. So you've got all those chakra ones. If you want to clear out your whole chakra space as well, you can do little circles around those chakras. So if you can see at the top here, and you can blow. There we go. And as I'm doing it, I'm just thinking, I'm just cleansing. I'm cleansing, I'm cleansing, I'm cleansing, I'm cleansing, I'm cleansing, I'm cleansing. And I'm picturing all of these energy centers, the balls just going in and out as I cleanse and cleanse and cleanse. And just going round and round and round and round and round and round as I cleanse all of these centers. Now, as I say, any way which feels best for you. You try it out, figure it out, read up here, read up there, pop onto the Dharma website, go and see, read about that, how to sage there, pick up little bits from there. Always, please, please, please be safe. At the end of the day, it is fire that you're working with. And also be mindful of the people around you. If you've got someone that's battling with a cough or sinuses or something inside the house, just be a little bit mindful about those people, because it's very, 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 very strong. Also, make sure that you ground yourself afterwards and that you come into a space, a centered space also, because it's powerful. Saging and clearing out your space is very, very powerful, and it can take the wind out of your sails, because you are in fact cleansing. So you've got to just come back and realign yourself afterwards. So once you're done with doing your circles, and once you're done with your corners, and you feel like, I can feel that it's just the energy is a lot lighter and brighter and nicer, you take your container, which we also sell at our shop as well. I just think that it's a little bit nicer than the shells, because it's a bit more less harmful to the environment. But my sister-in-law, who practices witchcraft, says that the shell is good for the element of water. But, as I say, each to his own. Your spiritual practice is a very, very private one. So the way that you feel good and the way that you want to do things, what resonates with you, that is the most important thing. Because if you don't feel comfortable using something or doing something a certain way, it's not going to have that authenticity and come through. And you're not going to be able to attract that vibration that you want to attract, because you are putting up resistance inside yourself, because you're not feeling that authenticity. So you put it out, make sure that it is out, and never ever leave a burning sage stick unattended. I know that it sounds like I'm preaching to the converted. I'm just stating the obvious here. And then you put it down, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, and in through the nose, hold it for a bit, and out through the mouth. Feel all of your energy drop into your heart space, and push that love from your heart space out into the room. I can picture beautiful white light going out through into the whole of my room. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope that this has been beneficial for you. If you've got any questions, please feel free to phone me, call me, get in touch. We've got a whole lot of products that you can use, and I'll give you the best advice that I can possibly do. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Confidently Sensitive. My name is Jane, and I do thank you very, very much. Sending lots of love, light, brightness, and happiness all the way to you. Bye-bye.